Hey yo, what up? What up? What up? King Ray Ray up in this joint, man. Jumping on the live once again, man. We gonna chop it up about a couple of things, man. Super Nat, what up, homie? China White, what's good, baby girl? I see you in here putting in work for me. Lord, what up? Michael Lumpkin, what up, Lump? I see you in the building. Thomas Madrini, what's good, man? As you can see, man, flagship episode of the King Ray Ray Show, man. Lamar Hood, nah, what up, man? The homie from down in the Bay, Alabama, that is. What's good with you, man? He from L.A., man, Lower Alabama. That's what we call L.A. So, peep game, man. We gonna chop it up there about a few topics here, man. We gonna get into this Kevin Garnett thing that I have yet to touch on. We gonna talk about AJ Calloway from 106 and Park and find out what kind of shit he done got himself in. And we gonna talk about former NBA player and New York high school phenom Sebastian Telfair and how he done caught his ass 3.5 years in prison. So we gonna talk about some things. Big Phil, what's good, man? What's good? Few things going on, man. So, y'all check out the new format. Tell me what y'all think about it, man, when we're done with it. This is I've been trying to figure out something to do with this joint here, man, and I think I'm gonna go in this direction for a minute. We'll see how it's gonna work out, man. Get the people, man, just another minute to get in here, man. I know I've been kind of sleeping on the channel, man, but here we are, the King Ray Ray Show. Talking cash shit about a whole lot of shit. That's what we gonna do, man. So, I think we'll start with this Sebastian Telfair thing, man. This cat just got him 3 to 5 years and 3.5 years in prison, man. It's crazy, man. Man, listen, you cannot be carrying these weapons in New York, man. They don't play that shit. You remember that? What's that cat, man? He used to play wide receiver for the New York Giants, man. I can't remember that motherfucking name, man. He got himself jammed up. Remember, he got himself jammed up, man, and he was messing around, had a gun in his sweatpants, man. Fool shot himself in the club, man. Even that boy did some time, man. They don't play those weapons charges in New York, man. Y'all ain't going to prison for a weapon in New York, man. That's the reality of it, man. So, you gotta in some of these places, man. You gotta kind of stay out the way, man. Look at what that rap cat name is. You the road with Jim Jones, man. Y'all know who I'm talking about, man. I can't remember his name, man. Somebody called that cat name out, man. He used to roll with Jim. Yeah, Plexico Burrs, man. That's the cat that played for the Giants, man. Joel Santana, man, he just got jammed up trying to get on a fucking plane with a gun, man. Like, what nigga in his right mind is gonna try to get on a plane with a gun? Especially in that state, nigga, you can't even ride in your car with a gun in that state, man. I'm talking about, man, there's some crazy shit going on out here, man. But so let's get into this, man, and chop it up about what this food did, man. So the nigga was already riding. They pulled him over. Now I don't know why in the hell they pulled him over, but they pulled him over. This was in July 2017, right? When they pulled him over, they smelled marijuana, and then the dude had a lit joint in his car. So he was in there smoking with a lit joint in New York with a gun. So after searching the food truck, which they have probable cause to do when your ass is smoking weed in a state where it's not legal, he had a loaded 45 caliber handgun. Not only did he have a gun in there, that he had some of it was loaded. So the mandatory sentence, you can't get less than this. In New York, you are going to prison if you got a pistol. You going to prison. It's the law. The mandatory prison sentence, nigga. This is the minimum sentence you can get. Your ass going to prison. They catch you with a gun in New York. That's just the bottom line. And then they get caught with a gun in New York. Don't go to prison. That nigga done told on somebody. I can guarantee you that shit. That nigga done snitched on somebody. All his homeboy that's sitting in the pen need to be wondering, I wonder if I'm the one that nigga snitched on. Because ain't no way you get away with it. So, following sentencing, the DA said this defendant exercised his right to a jury trial and was found guilty of possessing an illegal firearm. I don't even know the fuck what he took that to jury for. That nigga should have pled on that. He might have been able to get, man, a year and a day. You know what I'm saying? That fool got 3.5 years in prison, man. You know what I'm saying? The mandatory prison sentence he received there is required by law, and he has now been held accountable for the unlawful conduct. Damn. Then the fool messed around and had an outburst, man. You know, when he got sentenced, he had an outburst like he didn't think he was gonna get sentenced. Nigga, you ain't no amount of money can buy you out of going to prison in New York. You know what I'm saying? And you know, man, this cat was playing in China, man. He was, that's crazy, man. You know, the judge told him, man, listen, man, the judgment in this case, you've achieved greatness in your life, and in this case doesn't take that away. You know what I'm saying? But your ass finna go to prison. That's just the bottom line, man. You're going to prison. And the cat had a lot of things, man, he could have done, man. And that boy, man, he ain't cut out for no prison, man. None of them NBA niggas cut out for no prison, man. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, he could go in there and do his little time, man. If he keep his nose clean and play it the right way and don't go in there, man, like he the shit, he probably won't look scared as hell. But you go in there and do your 3.5, man. You probably just gonna end up doing 3. Go in there and do your 3 years, man, and get on out of here, man. Go ahead and do your thing. You ain't got no choice. And so I was reading the story, man. I saw some comments, man. A couple of niggas was saying shit like, if you're not a serious threat to society, prison is excessive punishment. Yeah, I agree. But if you live somewhere and you know the fucking law, why do the shit? If you know you riding with a pistol, why is you blowing trees in your car? Nigga, blow trees at home. Blow trees at home. Or blow trees outside your car. NYC ain't no joke, man. That's why I you know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm going to visit there. I'm going to visit New York in October. But hey, man, I wouldn't live there. The law is too strict there, man. Cause I ain't gonna be out that motherfucker not strapped up. You understand? That's the reality of it. So, hey man, go and do your time, partner. You brought that shit on yourself, homie. You done fucked up. You know that, don't you? So anybody who live in, I know SJ3 live in New York, man. It's tough living in somewhere, man, where they won't let you strap up. I can't fuck with that, man. Especially a grimy, man. New York look grimy. You know what I'm saying? Even my partners from New York, them niggas sound grimy when I talk to them. Yeah, what's up, son? Yeah, man. I go pick him up. We go over there and handle that right now, kid. You know what I'm saying, son? Nothing's gonna take place, son. What up, yo? Them niggas sound grimy. You know what I'm saying? So I know, it's you grimy as New York, a grimy motherfucker, boy. But so I don't knock the homie for being in that motherfucker, man, packing up. Especially you got a little reputation, man. You done made a little money, man, playing ball, man. Even if you're playing overseas, shit, them boy be going overseas making a lick. Can't even make it in the NBA, go over there and hit a lick. So I mean, I be riding around strapped up. Really, I be riding around with some niggas that strapped up. That's what I be doing. But anyway, man, let's get to this next point I want to talk about, man. Y'all remember AJ Calloway from 106 and Park, man, with Free a fine ass, man. That Free was fine as shit, man. She big as shit now, man. You know what I'm saying? She like a roller polar like a motherfucker now. But so AJ, man, he was the host on entertainment news show Extra, man. He got suspended by Warner Brothers on February the 9th, man. Well, on February the 7th, I think it was. Amid a growing number of accusations of sexual misconduct. I'm telling you, man, that's how this shit goes. One come out, and then all of them come out. That's why I'm abstaining, man. Ain't no bro can say, man, I did shit to her, because I ain't touched now one of them. You know what I'm saying? In June, the Hollywood Reporter published the account of Calloway Abrams, a writer and domestic violence awareness activist, who said Mr. Calloway had groped her breast and exposed himself to her in his car in 2006. She said he tried to force her head into his lap and later masturbated after placing her hand on his lap. Hold up. So that nigga sat there and masturbated and she just sat there with her hand on his lap. I'm telling you, man, listen. That man lost his job because of a fucking accusation. You can be accused of some shit and fuck up your life, man. Then in January, She say two unnamed women. The story say two unnamed women who said that Calloway had also sexually assaulted them. One of the women said AJ had lain on top of her after a party at his home, repeatedly tried to open her blouse and pull down her skirt. Now, think about this. Think about this shit. Think about this. No nigga tries to pull down a woman's skirt. You try to pull the motherfucker up. When the last time you ever tried to pull a woman's skirt down? Think about the logic in that. You don't pull a woman's skirt down? Nigga, the easy access is pulling it up. You try to pull her pants down. You try to pull her skirt up. Shit don't make no sense, man. The easy access, man. See, you see what I'm saying? Little details like this in stories, man, is what lead me to believe that, man, half of these stories, man, be made up, man. So this chick went on to say, man, that she said he tried to place her hand on him while he masturbated, man. So here this cat here, man, he don't even want the brows. He just wanna have them touch him while he masturbates. Come on, man. That don't even sound right, man. So Warner Brothers just said, man, in light of additional allegations brought to our attention, we are expanding our ongoing inquiries, and Mr. Calloway has been suspended pending further review. Now, I don't know if he's suspended with pay or whatever, man, but just to be suspended, man, cause some bras say something, man. It might have been some bras he promised some or something. Like the same thing happened with Bill, man. Bill ain't doped up no 70 bras. Man, they damn near got Bill, man, doping up 1,100 bras, man. That nigga ain't doping up 170, 180 bras, man. Come on, man. I think they say 70. I think the real number was 70. Man, come on, bro. You mean tell me by that time Hollywood is a tight knit circle? By that time, that boy reputation out there, ain't nobody finna take no pill at that nigga house no more. By the time he get to about 20, maybe even 10. So you got, he of course he vehemently denies, all this assaults, man, and he's looking forward to clearing his name, but he shouldn't have to clear his fucking name because he ain't been convicted of nothing. He ain't been found guilty of nothing. I believe if you found guilty of something, you actually did it, they should throw the book at you. But if you didn't do it, man, this is crazy, man. We got to fight for some legislation to get put in place, man, with these chicks, man. If they find out they've been lying, man, they got to go to prison. Whatever prison time the man was facing, that was time the woman who told the lie need to be facing. And I'm not even saying these women lying, but I'm saying it's possible. So he been on extra since 2005, man. He been rolling at that joint, man, for 14 years, bro. This man lost a gig he done been on in Hollywood for 14 years because some broads came out and said some shit. That's crazy, man. And then more Warner Brothers talking about, man, they investigated whether there had been any misconduct by Mr. Calloway on Extra and whether any employee of the show had been the victim of any such misconduct. They had not found no evidence of this shit in the workplace. Now, let me tell you something. Dudes who do this, man, they ain't gonna just pick out a certain. Eventually, man, they get comfortable, man. They just start. Everybody becomes a victim, man. But they expanded their inquiries. Come on, man. Man, one of these chicks talking about, man, it shouldn't take multiple accusations of women going on the record for a company to launch an investigation into the actions of one of their employees. Shit, it should take more than allegations. Fuck is you talking about? It should take more than accusations. That's crazy, man. And the crazy thing is, man, he was arrested after police investigated Ms. Abrams' 2006 allegation, which said the case was later dismissed on procedural grounds. On the latest of, man, it's crazy, man. I don't really like the way these things are going, man. You know what I'm saying? And now that we're talking about them, man, let's go ahead, man, and let's talk about, Russell Simmons. We can't forget about Russ. Russ is accused of rape by 3 women. Russ ain't even accused of shit. Come on, man. Russ ain't even accused of sexual assault. They done accused Russell Simmons of rape, homie. Rape, bro. Come on, man. How real is that? How real is it to get accused of rape, man? That's crazy to me, man. You know, it's a lot of it going on out here, man. Man, let me tell you something, man. There have been over 200 powerful men, man, who've been brought down, man, by this whole Me Too shit. You can't tell me, man, that something that done brought down 200 powerful men, over 200 powerful men, man, is not an agenda. It ain't bringing down nobody but powerful men. Men who are in position of power, men who have reach, men who have positions in organizations that if one was allowed that access, man, she could turn it into something else. I'm telling you, man, we are dealing with an attack on the power that men possess, man. We're in a country, man, that's being, potentially becoming a full-fledged fucking matriarchy right before our eyes, man, and really ain't nothing we can do about it. You know what I'm saying? Ain't really nothing we can do about it. Outfit, what's good, man? Bad boy DTV. GC, I see you in the building, man. Jareno Ferguson. All right, yeah, man, you got to be careful out here, man. It's crazy as shit out here, man. You know what I'm saying? It is one of those. And the crazy thing is, either you do that. I mean, like, your options out here, man, for dealing with these bras, man, are not very good, man. I'm just going to be honest with you. Because either you deal with that shit right there that, Russell dealing with, that Bill already locked up on, that fucking, that AJ Calloway not dealing with, that Harvard, that a bunch of cats dealing with right now, man. Or you deal with this shit Kevin Garnett dealing with. You know what I'm saying? Man, listen, boy, that this broad was a nobody when he married her, man. Now she's seeking $146,000 per month in spousal support, plus another $46,000 a month in child support for their two daughters. $46,000 a month in child support, plus $146,000 for herself. And the girl's 10 and 6. What in the hell you got to spend $46,000 on, extra $46,000 on some girls 10 and 6? You see what I'm saying? Now do the math. That's more than $2.3 million a year. And she says that's fair because she claimed KG is still hauling in at least $5 million a year. Well, this bitch thinks she's supposed to get half of that man money. On top of having earned more than $300 million in his career, shit, bitch, you lived off that. And she also asked for $300,000 in attorney fees immediately to cover the cost of the divorce proceedings so far and the estimated future cost to hammer out an agreement. How the hell you estimate the future cost? You see what I'm saying? You got to understand. Listen, she's requesting an additional $25,000 to retain counsel in another financial matter involving Kelvin allegedly getting swindled out of $77 million. Listen, if he got swindled out of $77 million, why in the hell does she need $25,000 to retain counsel for it? And then she's admitting that, listen, as we reported, KG claims his former accountant worked with a crooked wealth manager to steal a fortune from him over the years. She ain't even taking that shit into consideration. She's still talking about the money he earned in his career, not even taking into consideration that the same case she want $25,000 to retain counsel in is the case where he got swindled out of millions. The bitch don't care that he got swindled out of millions. I'm telling you, man, you got to understand, man, you are out here living in this world, bro, and you got to be on top of your shit, because I am telling you right now, man, it's a cold, cold world out here, man. It's a cold, cold world out here, bro. I ain't making this up or nothing, man. It's a cold goddamn world out here. And these women ain't worrying about your ass, I can tell you that right now. They ain't worrying about you. They ain't worrying about, nigga, they don't care about you. Oh, what horse you rode in on. See what I'm saying? They've been together 14 years. After 14 years of living this life, she still want $2.3 million a year? Tell me he make at least $5 million a year? God damn. Nigga, you crazy shit, man. You marry one of these bros out here, man. I don't care how goddamn good she is. You crazy. Marry one of them if you want to, man. Don't expect me to feel sorry for your ass. I ain't lying, man. Don't expect me to feel sorry. Don't expect me to feel no type of remorse for you, man. That's crazy, man. Man, that's crazy. She trying to, and listen, the youngest girl 6. She trying to tie that boy pockets up like that, man, for at least 12 more years, bro. At least 12 more years she trying to rape his pockets like that, man. Man, I'm going to be honest with you, bro. I don't know what to tell you, man. I don't know what to tell you, man. You know what I'm saying? Also, man, let's talk about let's talk about The homie Rick Ross, man. Ross say 50 Cent has no musical value, man. He was asked, man, would he ever do a collaboration with 50 Cent? And he said, nah. He said it won't happen, man, cause 50 Cent has no value. You know what I'm saying? He said, if he had value, man, he'd been sit down and did it, man. But he say, man, the boy ain't got no value. You know, nigga say he was riding through LA smoking to Hate It or Love It. You know, saying that was dope. You know, and you know, of course, Cool and Dre, them boy from Miami did the production, but you know, he was like, man, that was dope. And he said, man, if he's still making music like that, um, you know, that nigga said he said Drake could hit him and say, Rose, I got 50 on the record. And Rose said if he was still dope like he was 8 years ago, he lace it. But he say, nah, man, say he ain't really got no, he ain't got no value, man. He don't want to be on nothing with him. You know, which I agree, man. As far as music goes, man, you know, ain't nobody rocking with 50 right now, man. That boy, you know, I ain't nobody trying to listen. I'm gonna be honest with you. He making some good music, man. He had a few joints he dropped with the homie Chris Brown, man, on his last joint. They was popping, man. You know what I'm saying? But who really checking for it? You know what I'm saying? Who really checking for him? You know, and I mean, you know, people can have their opinion, man, and say Ross has no value, but shit, Meek Mill got value, and he signed to Ross. You know what I'm saying? Actually, Meek Mill one of the hottest artists in the game. He signed to Ross. Wale is one of the most respected artists in the game. He signed to Ross. You know, Khaled is one of the most recognizable names in the game, and he Ross' partner. So you know, Ross still got value around here, and he just scored another deal to distribute his label. You know, 50 can't even get no money for music from nobody. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like Diddy. Diddy can't get no money to put nobody out, man. He had to use his own money. You know what I'm saying? He can't really get money to give people signing bonuses or nothing, man. And honestly, man, I haven't listened to Ross' new project, man. Like I stopped listening to him. I stopped getting his music, man, on shit, whatever the motherfucker was with Austin Martin music on it, man. That's the last project of his I grabbed, man. So I don't really listen to none of these niggas, man. You know, I ain't really, you know, I ain't really. Well, I mean, you know, well, I ain't finna go back and forth with you, man, about who got the most value, because I frankly don't give a fuck, to be honest with you. I don't know now one of them niggas. I ain't getting no money with now one of them niggas. So, you know, both of them niggas can go hit for $1 billion, and I frankly don't give a fuck, to be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? So, anyway, man, you know, another thing, man, that we can talk about here is this, man. You know, it's a lot of crazy shit going on out here, man. You know, it's a lot of hating shit going on, a lot of crybaby shit going on. And I say this, man, why in the fuck is niggas doing all this complaining all the time? You know what I'm saying? It's like you hear niggas complaining about shit and then saying they don't fuck with that. Like, if all you niggas don't fuck with single moms, why the fuck y'all always talking about single mothers? You understand? If you don't fuck with big chicks, why the fuck you always talking about big chicks? See, some of these niggas lying. Some of these niggas fuck single mothers and big chicks. Some of these niggas fuck big chicks that's single mothers. These niggas is lying. So why do you have complaints about shit that you don't even do nothing, that you ain't got nothing to do with? If you don't mess with single mothers, nigga, you should never talk about single mothers. See, this is my thing. When I listen to these cats talk about, man, you know, man, big women, you know, the big girls, they feel cocky too. The big girls, they talk like they all this too. The big girls, they do all this too. And I be like, hold up, my nigga. Didn't you just say on 55 videos that your ass don't fuck with big girls? So I'm trying to see, where's this information coming from about the big girls? You know an awful lot about their ass if to not be fucking them. You understand? I mean, I ain't never seen a nigga complain about single mothers. It like this is my thing. How do you know how big girls are if you don't fuck them? How do you know how single mothers act if you don't fuck them? They niggas is lying, man. That's like a nigga who don't eat pork, man, telling me what chitlins taste like. Nigga, you don't know. You don't eat pork. You understand? I can't tell you what a pork chop tastes like, nigga. It's been fucking 20 years since I ate a nigga. I was in my teens when last time I ate a pork chop. I don't eat no fucking pork chop, nigga. I can't tell you what they taste like. I don't remember. So for me to sit here and tell you how to season it or what to put on that nasty motherfucker, I can't tell you that because I don't know. And these boys can't tell you nothing about nothing that they ass ain't doing. These niggas just complain, man. They just want to hear themselves complain. Like, if your life is good, listen, if single mothers are bad and you don't fuck with them, that's a plus. If big girls are bad and you don't fuck with them, that's a plus. If big booty Judah out the ghetto ain't if she bad and you don't fuck with her, that's a plus. Like, nigga, you winning. The fuck are you complaining for? I don't hear the niggas that mess with fat girls complaining about them. They love them. I don't hear the niggas that they single mothers complaining about them. They love them. Why is it that the niggas who don't do things, supposedly, are the ones that's always complaining about shit? Always got something to talk about. Always got something to complain about. Always got something to say about. Oh, man, I'm tired of niggas complaining about black women. I'm tired of niggas complaining about, man, I ain't complaining about no black women, man. I love that blackberry, nigga. The blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice, nigga. I love them, nigga. I ain't gonna sit and complain about them at all. The ones that need to be complained about, avoid them. See, when a nigga say all black women are the same, he ain't getting no pussy. I can promise you that. Any nigga that say all black women are the same, he ain't getting no pussy, man. I ain't getting no pussy, man. I can guarantee you that. All these niggas be talking about, all this pussy they ain't getting no pussy. And I'm telling you, just being at the club, hanging around some bitches, don't mean you get no pussy. You probably finna go home tonight and jack your shit. That what you finna do. You finna get all riled up by all these pretty women around, smelling all good, and you finna go home and jack your shit. That what you finna do. You ain't getting no women like that. Because if you've been dealing with women like you say you are, you know all women ain't the same. Now, granted, if they are the same, then it's your ass. Because all women ain't the same. But if you're a certain kind of nigga, all women are the same with you. Just like I'm a certain kind of nigga. I'm an alpha motherfucker, so all women are the same with me. And the ones who so stupid they can't even get it right in their head, I just cut them. I don't deal with them anyway. I ain't got two words to say to them at all. But see, you niggas around here talking about, all women are like that. They're like a nigga who said you got to trick off on all women. No, nigga, you got to trick off on all women. See what I'm saying? Some of these niggas got to trick off on all women. You can look at them and tell they got to trick off on all women. Some of these boy, man, can't get no women without tricking. Some of these boys can't get no women if they just run to the store and the wife beat a man in some denim shorts, man, with some slides on to go grab something from the store right quick. Can you imagine a nigga got to get fully dressed in his Sunday best to go to the goddamn gas station, man, and he ain't finna do him go to the gas station, come back home? Can you imagine a nigga got to jump clean and spend an hour getting dressed to go to fucking Walmart because he ain't gonna he's so caught up on getting women attention that he ain't gonna get none. You understand? That's crazy to me, man. Now you know, nigga, let me tell you something. I got cold shit in my closet, nigga. You know what I'm saying? If that shit didn't crawl on the ground, I don't wear it on my feet, nigga, when I jump clean. You know what I'm saying? Only thing, listen, let me tell you something, bro. Now I ain't gonna say that because I got some ostrich. I got some fox, but I mean the majority of the shit. 9 times out of 10, when you see me, man, that motherfucker didn't crawl on the ground, man. Damn near everything on my feet was legless. Or it swam in the water. You know what I'm saying? It's either some type of eel or, you know, some type of fucking crazy reptile, fucking a coral snake or some shit like that, man. Or, you know, I'm looking for some anaconda boots still. But man, you see me out somewhere, man. If you see me at Walmart, motherfucker, I am not finna be you finna be able to tell that I just ran to Walmart, nigga. I am not finna look like my ass on the way to the job, nigga, and I'm leaving Walmart. I'm not finna look like a businessman going to Walmart. Fuck I look like, man. Them niggas is not really out there fucking with women like that, man. They not. And see, me, myself, I don't talk about how many women I fuck with because I'm not finna show nobody shit, nigga. My life is a private life. You understand? My life is private. There ain't no previews. There ain't no previews, nigga. You understand? But this shit is my life, my actual life, nigga. The shit I live, the shit I love, the shit I enjoy. You know what I'm saying? Really the last shit that I got to myself, nigga, is my life. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't really them niggas, man. Them niggas don't do nothing but complain, man. Let me tell you something. There's no way you get all that positive interaction from women and you still complaining. That's why you don't hear me complaining. The interaction I get be positive. Like I fucking love interacting with them. I don't get no negative energy. I don't get treated like a scrub. I don't have to pay. I don't get flaked on. My calls get answered. I don't have to deal with none of that. So that's why you don't hear me doing no complaining about, oh man, women are this and they all stink and that. Yeah, they all smell different when you beat them out. Yeah, they all still different. When you hit them with the long stroke, yeah, that thing smell beat out. That don't mean it stink. It just smell beat out. There's a big difference in her getting straight out the shower and that thing get beat out to where it's laying there open, man, because you bust a cavity in it. It's a totally different thing, man. You understand? And the thing is, if you're dealing with bras who stink, you need to get a new nose, nigga. You should be able to tell she stink before you get close to her. These cats just be making up things, man. Cause some of these cats ain't even been in contact with no women. You know how it is, man. Imagine how it feels to only have access to one woman at a time, even if you want to have access to more than one. It's cool if you want to have access to one and you're cool with that, fine. But imagine having to hold on to whatever you get because you don't know when your ass gonna get something else. Of course you're gonna end up with a lower caliber bra, nigga, because you're gonna hold on to what you got.